We're turning our tiny 3-season cabin into a homestead. Last week we enclosed our porch so we have a legal bathroom, and this week we have to finish framing the deck because inspections are coming up. You ready? You ready to get working? Because I'm ready. I don't know if you're ready.
Are you?
Are you? Because, okay.
Because these posts ain't sealed yet.
Job number one, these are pressure treated beams that we work tirelessly to put concrete 3 feet down into the ground. So now we have to seal the top so they don't get moldy, and we never have to redo these beams again. Cut and seal. Kiro, you got that squirrel? You got him.
You just paint it on.
I'm just seeing if I need to stir it. Shake, 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 shake. Ooh.
There's a tree there.
There is a tree. So this is the beams for the entire deck. We've got to connect all these posts. Oh, that's beautiful.
Right.
This beautiful tree that we're putting the deck around is called a Western larch. If you've ever heard of Larch Madness, that's when people...
Larch Madness?
Larch Madness. You've never heard of that?
No. Are you talking about March Madness?
No, Larch Madness. It's where everyone runs to the mountains during the alpine larches when they turn yellow. But we have a different type of larch. It's called a Western larch, apparently. And we've got about 7 of them in our front yard. But they're one of the only conifers that change a color and then lose their needles and then grow them back in the spring. And we've got one right at the cabin. If you're wondering why we're working on our deck before our house is livable with a flushable toilet, it's because all of this framing has to get inspected at once because it's a part of the same project. So framing is our first step until our house is livable. What do you mean? You're nervous, I can tell. Normally you have no commitment issues and you're like, this is the front and center board.
Well, it takes a bit. Nope, other way.
Right on the money.
Yeah.
So our post is teeny tiny over there, and gigantic over there because we're on a giant hill. That's one level deck. Take this hose off and this giant stump.
I gotta do layout for about 20 minutes here. This is the trickiest one of all.
Yeah. That's my glue job. How do you get it to come out so smooth?
You gotta push down on it, like push against the wood. Get my way a bit.
Can you use that glue in cold temperatures?
Yeah, took up to -25, I think.
Oh my gosh. For you to be on...
Go, 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 go.
For you to be on the other side of my nail gun is terrifying.
No, this is 4.5 inches. The nails are 3 1/4.
This is why you always have a hammer on your hip. Oh, nope, don't hammer the wood.
Hammer it. Trying to make sure the angles all line up perfectly, and I don't have protractor or any fancy tools. So I just cut some test pieces out of scrap 2x4 to find my angle, and then I set my saw to that angle, and then I cut. So our angle's like 21 degrees is what we're looking at. What's that?
Staples. Oh my god, look at this deck. This is so exciting. Oh my god. You're telling me we could be eating brunch? Well, it's going to be -20 pretty soon, but...
That it is. Up and over.
Flush like a toilet.
Never heard that one before.
Oh, does somebody like the cutoffs? Does somebody like the cutoffs? Ready? And go! I can't wait until we build a chicken coop and start making this property feel more like a homestead. But while we're in this building stage, I have my digital homestead slash farm. This video is sponsored by Heyday, and it's the coziest farming game. You can take care of animals, harvest crops, and trade homemade goods with your neighbors. I've been playing after work and I've built up my garden. I can harvest all of my crops. Look at the little sheep. Okay, my cows are hungry, so let's feed them. And they're all fed and happy. It's a world where nothing can really go wrong. And I'm hosting a giveaway. I'm gonna send a $50 Amazon gift card to one winner. If you download Heyday using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen, comment your farm name in the comments and I'll randomly select someone. The giveaway starts November 10th and ends on December 12th, 2025. I'll reply to your comment and there'll be some verification to confirm that it's you. This is not hosted by YouTube or Supercell. The full guidelines are in the description of this video. Thanks so much if you enter, and now that my break is over, I gotta go back to building this deck. You know, they always say it's the low maintenance girls that are like, okay, anyway, so now it's time for chickens, and can you build me a house? And also, I need a goat pen.
You thought you were saving my site. Joke's on you, that was the plan anyway.
I always...
Nails.
Nails? I always thought that you had to heat a chicken coop, but apparently they're born to exist in this climate. Goats or chickens, what should we get first? Let me know down below. What do you think?
Chickens.
You're gonna lift it while I nail?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Nails. This has got to be our best expense.
You want to guess how many nails we've gone through so far?
3,000.
Close.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm good at guessing.
Probably like 2,500. So think about having to screw 2,500 screws.
Yeah, no, this was a good investment, especially this is just the beginning of our building journey here.
Yeah.
But no, you're next. So we're trying to decide if we want to have the deck flush with the house or if we're okay leaving it a little bit bigger. The thing is, this is going to be empty space, but we're not going to be able to like drive a car beside it anyways because this is where the stairs are coming.
Yeah, but I could see us having a little shelter here in the future with maybe your e-bike or...
Yeah. Was it the battery? This part is tricky because the posts aren't completely level. So you can see there's a black bracket down here and that's as short as we could make this post. Fits like a glove. Look at that. Wow, this is heavy. I'm walking on our deck. Doo 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 doo. Oh!
So I need you to push this beam over until it's level, and then I can tack it in place.
So what is this? Just called sealant?
Yeah, it's a liquid flashing. So when we got this engineered, we knew there was going to be a tree here. So the deck is strong enough to have this big of a spacing everywhere. But since we like a nice firm deck, it's tighter everywhere else. So everywhere else is over strength, and then this area is just good.
Building is probably the thing where there's the most controversy around with how you do it because it's different in every region.
You may have done it your whole life one way, and you might have done it right, but that's only for your region. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, pull, 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 pull. Good.
Yep. I spent most of the day securing Simpson ties to every crossbeam, about 8 nails in each one. It's a requirement if we want to pass our inspection. While Parker kept nailing on new boards, I followed behind with the palm nailer, making sure every connection was solid. All of those deck boards are going out this way, and then for the corner, they all go the opposite way. This is the tricky part, but this is turning out to be a huge deck, eh?
It's massive. Bigger than our house.
It's bigger than our house. Should we enclose it?
Okay.
Did you want to go on a... Okay, okay. So I walked Kira down to the water, and this is such a nice refresher. After a long day of work, remember to go touch some grass. Like snow on the beach. I can't believe this is home. Morning. It's cold and wet today. I've got to finish with the brackets and Parker's cutting the angles right now. Divide and conquer, let's get to it. This is my first time using one of these. It's a V and you need it to be tight to the bars. So you hammer one in and then you squeeze the other side and hammer that. But honestly, hammering takes a lot of muscle. So I like to just hold it at the bottom and go in with my palm nailer. We don't have to rip the stickers off because all of the edges are getting cut off right now, so they're completely flush. These are 2x8s and each board is a little bit of a different length. They're not perfect, so they all are touching the wall, and that's why they have to get cut at this side.
And push it on.
I'm only half on this last one.
That's what you want to be. Up, 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 up. Yeah, more. Down a bit. Down. Down. Good. Up.
Oh my god, you're killing me here. Our corner is just about 16 feet, and that's about as long as they make these types of boards.
So you can order like 20 footers, but this is all you can get without a couple weeks notice.
So if we, a couple weeks?
Yeah.
If we want to start insulating that space, this needs to be done, and we don't have a couple weeks. We have less than an inch on either side to angle this board. So this has got to line up with this angle cut, and then over here it's got to line up. It's okay, we can always get another 16-foot board. How much is it?
Like 80 bucks.
No!
That's a
One
lot.
shot, one
That's a lot of beer.
opportunity.
Do not miss your chance to go. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. 3, 2, 1, smoosh.
Is it lined up?
Yeah. A big split.
Smoosh?
Smoosh. Down to here.
These are the most important hangers because they support this cross connection and it's not directly on a beam. I finished doing all of the hangers along the wall, and then there's stop sign braces here and at the end. And if the nails are not put in all the way or I missed a few, that will fail our inspection. So this is a tedious step. It's not too hard, but it's very important to not get wrong. We haven't quite finished all the skirting. We're gonna do this little sliver here. We've got a root in the way, so success. Yes. That's, no animals are getting in there, that's for sure. They can't dig.
This isn't just regular pressure treated plywood. It's called PWF. Permanent wood foundation, treated differently than regular pressure treated stuff, and it's meant to be in direct contact with the dirt, so that's how we're allowed to do this. It's a little pricier, but it's still the cheapest option for us.
So I've got to put some heavy duty screws in. Two, all the way down. We don't have to do it down this length because there's posts all along here. So the deck is being supported over here. We're at the stage where we're ready to put deck boards on. Parker's gone ahead and put the outside border on for a nice little trim. And since there's a tree in the middle of the deck, do you want to explain it?
We're making an octagon.
He's cut a bunch of angular pieces.
Have it in 2 pieces, and I can get it around the tree and glue it together.
Beautiful. Did you try to replace me with the sawhorse?
Yes. Make sure not to overcut. right? I don't want to go past it all.
And then cut and seal.
And then cut and seal.
Finishing carpentry is your favorite, right?
It is. Yeah, this isn't even close to finishing carpentry. We're still just making a deck.
This is just regular cuts. As a novice beginner. To hire out a deck build like this, it would have cost us $30,000. That's including the footings and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut and seal, sand, cut and seal. Oh wow, I have a little edge to stand on.
Yeah, it gets easier once you get a couple boards up.
I feel like not everybody sands, cuts and seals a deck.
Definitely not sands.
Sides.
It's just so there's no like sliver sticking out, so that when I butt a piece to it, it's not like in the way.
Our deck boards are going to be 1 pencil apart.
1/4 inch.
Is our house even considered tiny after this? So we bought this as our first home, and in my mind it was always like, it's barely a home, but now it's like actually a home.
You haven't been in a real house in a while.
There's more than one room now.
It's now bigger than a studio apartment.
Oh, that smells so good.
Chemicals.
Fresh cut pine.
Formaldehyde.
How are you gonna do this one?
Dunno. Spacing might not be the exact same.
And this step isn't 100% necessary?
Depends on the inspector. So I've had inspectors say you need to add blocking on the inside to cover those gaps. This is easier and more effective.
I can see inside right now. I'm gonna be sealing all of the cracks where the plywood joins. This is sealant and adhesive.
Because we live in a very humid environment.
Because
So we're trying to make this as airtight as possible.
I'm still working on my skills.
Jeez!
Come on. This is getting covered.
You can see where I stopped.
Oh boy. Wow, okay, I gotta admit that was bad. Went in for a close-up shot. It's just supposed to be a nice beaded line on the crack, but it sealed the opening, so. Can you just get that bead for me? Can you reach around?
You'll reach around.
You see it? The part that's actually clean. Yeah, make that messy. Thank you. Let's bring it in here. So to build this interior wall, you're laying a 2x4 or 2x6 for interior walls?
Interior wall is going to be 2x4.
Because you don't need as much insulation.
Yeah, or really any insulation, and it's not structural, so it's not holding anything up. This is where all the plumbing for the shower is going to go.
Yeah.
So we have a thicker wall here for the shower, and then it's going to bump out, and it's going to be a 2x4 wall again, and then it's going to bump out again, it's going to be a 2x6 wall again, where the washer dryer goes to fit the plumbing for that.
A standard bathroom size that with a shower and a toilet and a vanity is 5x9, and we're at 5x10 feet, so we walk in through the door. This is going to be the vanity, toilet, glass shower. This is sick. And then right here is going to be stacked washer and dryer. This is our bedroom. we won't worry about that for now. We're going to show you more of the interior wall build next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the video here. And don't forget, if you want to try out the free app Heyday, the cozy farming game, please use the link in my description. It helps the channel so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!